I'm standing at what was called the second river in Delhi NCR region. Yes, the Sahibi River. Yamuna was not the only one. But today, the Sahibi River has become nothing less than a nala, a drain which only has black and dirty water that flows into it from the industrial waste and household waste that is ejected into this particular water body. Truly, Gurugram has lost not just the groundwater, but has also lost a beautiful river that it could have become a natural drainage system for the entire city, which witnesses massive flooding just with a little bit of rainfall. I have with me Akash Phogat, who works with an NGO that takes care of the Sahibi River. Akash, please tell me, with the conservation of this river, what are the challenges? Because now it's being said that the Sahibi River is ecologically dead.
Yes. First of all, hello to everyone. As you are seeing, this is the Sahibi River, and currently it is called the polluted drain of Haryana. And when it enters the Delhi, and the Delhi people call it the polluted Nazafgarh drain. But in the ancient times, it was a river with the pure water and very crystal clear water, and which was used for the agriculture purpose and for the drinking purpose for the animals and even for the humans. But as the Gurugram, which is facing huge construction works, and basically we can say that the concrete which is laid on the ground, due to which Gurugram faces the problem of floods. And we can say like there are the big companies and even the houses and the water of the like sectors which are made in the Gurugram, their water flows on the roads and because the roads are majorly constructed of the concrete. There is no like sand left, and basically Gurgaon's soil is sandy soil, and sandy soil has the properties, very good properties of percolation of the water, and due to which in the ancient times we can say like around 30-40 years back, the groundwater levels of the Gurgaon were high. We can say around the 30-40 on the 30-40 feet, and now they are depleted, and in the some areas Gurgaon is having groundwater levels like in the Sona region at 400 to 500 feet, and it is not like suitable for the drinking purpose. It is very polluted.
So that's why we are calling it ecologically dead, because it is very dirty water that we see in this water body right now. It is being called a nala. Basically, it's a drainage, but it used to be a natural drainage point for the city of Gurugram and in initial days. So now why doesn't the water flow into this? Please explain.
Yeah, basically, as you can see, the industrial waste which is coming into it, there are no STPs installed on it, and the water is not treated, due to which the water has got polluted. And even if we go towards the Delhi or the Gurgaon Delhi border, over there we can see the black water, and over here the water is still like visible, like there are the scope of works we can treat it, but there are no scopes when it enters the Delhi. And moreover, the water taking capacity of the Sahibi River currently is not like up to the levels, because in the ancient times there were the ponds and the wetlands, and they were basically the villages.
Yeah.
And on the lands of those villages now there are the constructed buildings, you can say.
Okay.
And during that time, the very much of the water got percolated due to like there were no concretes laid on the roads, and even there were no buildings. But now the flow of the water which comes from the rooftop of those buildings and the roads, Sahibi is not able to hold that water.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which is why there is flooding in the city areas whenever it rains in Gurugram.
It is very slow. The process is very slow.
Okay.
Like this river can't take the huge quantity of water at one time, and even there are only 3-4 drains which are very narrow, and through that it is impossible to pass the like huge amount of water of Gurgaon.
And also it's polluted because there is no sewage treatment plant for the Sahibi River.
There is no STP installed. We can say when it enters from the Rajasthan in the Rewari, and when it comes to the Jhajjar and it enters the Gurgaon and Delhi, there are no any sewage treatment plants installed on it.
Not a single one.
We can say, but they are not working properly.
It's not functional.
They are outdated.
Okay.
We can say.
So that is why the water that you're seeing here is all toilet water, basically just untreated sewage, dirt, and all sorts of industrial effluents that are flowing into this water.
Yes, yes. And now I will give you an example. Like we are working in the Farooq Nagar area, and there is a village, Sultanpur, and there is a farmer whose water level got depleted to 150 feet, and even the TDS of his water was around 2400. But we installed the borewell recharge structure on his field, and we can say the 50 to 60 acres of water when it rains comes on his field.
Okay.
And it gets recharged into the ground, and now his TDS is below 1000. You will not believe it is 800 something. And even if we will continue this process, then his TDS will become drinking. It will become in the range of drinking water.
Okay.
Yeah, and now he is growing the vegetables, and he is using it for like the other purposes also on his
No,
field.
so how long will the drains create problems in Gurugram? Whenever it will rain, for how many years will Gurgaon be able to handle that kind of rain without a drainage system, without a proper drainage system?
If this continues like in the coming years, I think that there will be the cracks in the walls of the houses of Gurgaon, because you can say the flood water even do not drains out in the 3 days or the 4 days. It takes even the 10-15 days in the some areas of Gurgaon.
Yes.
So Gurgaon needs an rapid system for the water to drain. And we can say like there are the borewell recharge structures which are installed in the Gurgaon, but they are not properly like washed time to time. They need to be take care of them, and drain size which are very narrow, it should be increased, like to properly drain out all the water. Otherwise it is a very critical situation in the coming years. You can say the houses will fall due to the cracks.
That is quite scary and serious, and the people of Gurugram should understand that living in big houses and 100 crore apartments is not enough if ecological rivers, which have now turned into drains or nalas like the Sahibi River, is not revived by the government and the municipal corporations, who are doing nothing to make sure that the excess water from Gurugram city is drained out, and for that massive level of planning, infrastructure and funds are required to do so. But sadly, the river Sahibi is now dead, and it will take a long time to ecologically revive this particular water body as well. With Ajay Thakur in Jhajjar, Milan Sharma for India Today.